Welcome everybody to another green screen Thanksgiving special event of Lockdown 23 and 1. I love stuffing. Y'all smell it? Stovetop. Anyways, look, today we're gonna have ourselves a little fun. We're going down memory lane, Thanksgiving around town in the States. Rikers Island, Franklin County, Clark County, Maryland. Did I say Delaware? Yeah, we're going to be jumping around, but like I said, it's memory lane because a lot of these are not recent. Actually, none of them are. You can't find any really recent Thanksgivings in lockup. Sad, you know, but it's kind of nostalgic, I guess you could say. Kind of like watching those old mall clips with everybody shopping. Don't see that too much anymore. Everything's online, you know, so if this is what you're into, all things lockup and crime related, then this is where you need to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave, and check out my playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today. Here we go, a closer look at the Rikers Island Yardbird. Some say it's pigeon that they serve for turkey on holidays.
The big ovens on Rikers Island are working overtime in these days before Thanksgiving. Inmates at New York City's main jail are busy cooking meals for the homeless and needy. 30 turkeys will be delivered to this Manhattan church alone the afternoon before the holiday.
30 turkeys is a lot of turkeys.
30 turkeys is like equivalent to 30,000 Yardbirds.
It can feed a lot of people.
Cooked by men serving time, and that seems to make a lot of sense to everyone.
I think it's great that people who have had trouble in society and who have been taken out of society are hooking back up with society by giving.
It's an experience of doing something positive, and hope experience will enable them to make better decisions
what kind
themselves.
of sides are they whipping up?
This is a grim place to spend the holidays. Basting behind bars is one way to make.
This is a grim place to be behind for. This is a grim place to be at for the holidays. Basting behind bars. Isn't it basting what you do to a turkey, man? These reporters played dirty back in the 90s.
That bitter plate a little more palatable.
I mean, I'm thinking about I could have been with my family, but doing this, I feel a little bit better because, you know, I'm giving out to the homeless, the unfortunate. I mean, think about it. What if you were in their shoes?
Yeah, giving back, yeah. That helped me rehabilitate myself and do better things.
The actual...
Now picture them asking me that question. Man, I'm not gonna lie, they told me if I sign up, I get 4 extra trays at the end of this.
Were donated by the nonprofit Osborne Foundation, but the cooking program is funded by the city under the theory that doing a little good and learning some skills might stop these guys from becoming repeat customers. The men are taught by a real chef who thinks it helps.
I believe that anybody who has a positive experience in life, that adds to the bucket, and it could help them.
It beats the heck out of the other stuff you can learn in jail, right?
That's right.
It's a learning experience, and it'll make me not want to come back here.
Yeah, you can probably get somewhere in life if you learn how to cook a good turkey. Anyways, let's go on ahead and slow it down a bit. Jump on down to Delaware.
Cold gray start to the day outside the Howard Young Correctional Center in Wilmington. But behind all the steel doors, a kitchen full of men using their time here to learn culinary skills, now preparing Thanksgiving dinner for their fellow.
See, now that's official. Delaware knows their deli meats. Where's the smoke? I need some smoke to smell this. Yeah.
Offenders.
I turned it down at first. Then I was like, you know what? I want to learn something. I want to gain something while I'm in here. So why not going in the kitchen?
I turned it down at first because I thought I was getting workforce. They railroaded me, man. Fucking sign me up for Thanksgiving platters. Is that mozzarella's? What the hell is that? Chicken feet?
Can't show everyone's face on camera, but you can see they are peeling, they're rolling out pie dough, they're scooping cranberry sauce. These guys are throwing their hearts into this mission. Nobody here is a lifer. Most sentences here are 5 years max.
Not to mention, none of them are probably violent offenders. Nobody with those kind of crimes are ever doing any kind of extracurricular activities unless you're getting lucky. The only thing you got to look forward to with violent activities is those violent gang-ridden cell blocks.
Type of work they learn to see a better life and future for themselves and their families.
They're making 600 pounds of turkey for 1,500 offenders, and I know some of you at home might be thinking to yourself, why would offenders get to have Thanksgiving dinner? They're in prison. They don't deserve this. Well, the staff members here say there are many reasons why it's important for them to keep these traditions alive for these people.
If not, they'll snap and start skinning something live. That's all there is to it. If you don't give them no turkey skin, they're going to come for something.
Don't judge the offenders that's here. Our responsibility is to make sure that we feed them and give them every opportunity that they can to learn the trade while they're in here, to be able to go back out into society. And
Delaware seems like an all right place, man.
And your family members cook. You know what I mean? Through the years, you know you already in the cooking industry.
Jerry says growing up, he always felt comfortable in the kitchen, and he's now basically the kitchen.
Look at those herbs and spices. I need to smell this too. Where's my smoke? Brittany hates it when I make that face. Oh shit, not me, the smoke.
The kitchen manager here. He still has 2
Sweet
years
potato
left.
pie mix. I
And he says
love
working
sweet
in the
potato.
kitchen gives him focus and tangible skills. Once he is out, he promises he will never be coming
Where's
back.
the yams?
I'm tired of being a part of the problem. I want to be a part of the solution.
That's right.
So this
That's
is why
right,
I'm
big
doing
dog.
the things that I'm doing now.
Stay free.
To prepare myself when I get out to be
I used to smoke ciggies in the fridge area when I was trustee for like 2 weeks before I got caught stealing jalapenos and coffee.
Homemade stuffing that we use our
I
bread
love
in
stuffing.
for, pumpkin pudding.
Clark County Jail. Where's this at?
And cranberry sauce and rolls.
Sounds familiar.
Take
Probably Ohio.
stuff out days ahead of time to prepare
Oh no,
for it.
could be wrong.
Chopping ahead of time, and just everything comes out because we're cooking in such large volumes. We have to plan ahead.
That one don't have the same aroma as others. Delaware's on a different deli note, man. I'm here to tell you.
We're roasting off whole turkeys that are actually boneless.
Nobody likes the
Start those
boneless.
today, 9 to 12 pound turkeys. We take everything.
That thing's medium rare, ain't it?
The skins, all the pan
Juices.
dripping, turkey stock out of it, and that's the base of our turkey gravy. They'll be mixing up the pumpkin pudding and get the cranberries ready on Wednesdays. They'll get the bread ready for the stuffing, get all the bread ends out, and start doing that. They'll be doing all the chopping for the gravy, the onions, the celery, and for the stuffing. They'll get the rolls out so they can be proofed because they're fresh baked rolls.
Where's all the holiday cakes? Let's jump over to Maryland, see if they got any white ice and pink ice and Jenks jumping.
In Hagerstown have a busy day ahead, preparing
Hagerstown.
210 turkeys.
Shout out. Damn, that thing shot that thing out like a paintball.
It's work being done pro bono.
Oh, this ain't the best quality, but it's
Thanksgiving
alright.
meal in Baltimore, a woman, and an annual event some of these men know all about.
It's a program I'm familiar with because I'm from Baltimore City. Everybody deserves a hot meal, especially on the holidays.
That's right.
That's something I'm happy to be part of.
I'm inspired by the example that she set, because the state of the world today, we need as many exemplary models of humanity as we possibly can have.
Maryland got some brilliant inmates, man. I was here to look at some Thanksgiving trays turned into a philosophy major.
Well, imagine spending the holidays behind bars.
I can't even imagine.
Franklin County Sheriff A.J. Smith and his deputies tried to make that burden a little bit easier today.
Staff took on a different role Friday. They spent their day preparing and serving Thanksgiving dinner for inmates in the county jail.
Yeah, man, they got some sunlight. That's
6 or
nice.
7 years, probably right after I was elected sheriff, I had an idea that it'd be nice to show a little love to the people that are.
Oh, this a laid-back sheriff right here, man. Franklin County, sign me up. I'm moving there tomorrow. Giving them suntans, music, all kind, live band. They probably deep-fried real butterball turkeys there. Everyone
Pastor
gets a
and his wife,
wishbone.
Mike and Jenny Johnson. They also listened to a sermon from Pastor Cheryl Fritch Middleton
Wow.
of Forgotten Coast Community Church. Inmates say it's
Nice.
hard being away from home during the holidays.
That's either state-made juice or Samuel Adams. Judging by the sheriff, he's probably got a keg there, too.
Yeah, it's a great thing the sheriff does for everybody.
Yeah, it is.
It impacts me, it makes
Tell
me
him, Eric.
think better about life. You know?
Mhm.
Everybody's out here together,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a great thing.
I know that's right.
More blessed and connected than I did to the society, because they do have volunteers that come and do so much for us.
Smith says it's
True,
important to show
true.
the inmates that love and reformation are possible, and many of them are working towards that.
Ready to get home to my mother and my kids, get a job, and pursue myself and good. We've all messed up in our lives one time or another.
That's
but they are
right.
good people out here. They do care. They do give you the effort to want to try to do better for yourself.
In East Point, Courtney Fegley, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Not only did the sheriff's office staff prepare and serve that Thanksgiving feast, they also actually bought the food with their own money.
But I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I do wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And if there's any people out there that you're thankful for, make sure you let them know. Don't keep it a secret. Trust me, they would love to hear it. Until the next time, though, as always, y'all be easy, be safe, and more importantly than anything, stay free, especially during the holidays.